Hello and welcome to Cali Legends Media. Okay, so one of my subscribers asked me to do a response on or give my opinion on the creation of a new channel that's called the Mob Spot. This channel was created by Boxer and Mundo, who are both dropouts from a very well-known organization. These guys have done a lot of damage through the years by testifying not only against their brothers, but against other civilians that found themselves in different situations and ended up in court. Give you an example, the YouTuber Cholo Juan had old Mr. Enriquez, Boxer Enriquez, in there testifying as a gang expert. He didn't testify to help him. He testified much to his downfall in the situation he was in, and didn't do anything good. It was all bad. From what I understand, they both testified several times as these experts, these gang experts, against different civilians that have found themselves in trouble. They've both also worked for different agencies, have done training for them as far as gang activity goes. Now, what they both did, bottom line, was they both used their friends to throw under the bus, so that they could obtain their freedom and so that they'd be exonerated for the crusty things they did in their lives, you know? So they created this channel, right? They both appeared on the Soft White Underbelly individually, okay, and did their thing. And I had said that they were going to create a channel, and sure enough, here we are today with the Mob Spot. They've got 30,000 subscribers in 3 days. There's an audience for everything, you know. That being said, you would think Mundo would use his past experience in life to edify young men and young kids, you know, that might be thinking about getting involved in gangs and stuff, or doing any type of activities that might end them in prison. And for him to do all this while glorifying the Lord, claims to have had an epiphany in prison, that God came in and changed his heart, showed him remorse. But yet when the man talks, he's always talking about the past and his dealings with some organization or something other than Jesus, you know? I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, there's an audience for everything. Look, they got 30,000 subscribers. A sexual deviant and a dinosaur that cheated his friends out of their lives by testifying against them and having them sentenced to a life or death in prison, you know? 30,000 subscribers. People are flocking to hear what they got to say, to listen to their stories, to listen to them glorify, I don't know who. Who does Mondo say that the life's all about? Satan? The devil? The boogeyman? Or is he glorifying Jesus? I don't know. I don't hear nothing godly coming out of this man. We'll see how it goes. You know, he only did one video. I didn't watch it. I watched the introductions, and they started talking about this encyclopedia they did. That encyclopedia is a ancient history book, you know. That's not teaching anything new. That's old ass shit, dinosaur shit. Mundo's older than me, you know. Uh, but hey, he's gonna do what he can. You know, he's gonna try to come up wherever he can, however he can. I don't think it's to. He said it was to be that his channel was going to be used as a deterrent for kids. You know, about prison not being somewhere to want to go. He says that the other channels may be glorifying the lifestyle, and that Thursday isn't going to do that. I don't know what there is to glorify, because there's nothing good about prison, going to prison, losing what you lose out here in the street, your freedom, your family, everything, your life, you know. And you live in a place in prison where you can lose it at any time, no matter where you are in the yard, no matter if you're involved with things or you're not, you know. You might just end up catching a stray between your eyes, you know. Anyways, I don't think that these guys gotta make a channel to talk about what I'm sure they're going to talk about, or to talk about the people I'm sure they're going to try to talk about, and you know, another renegade media. It's another renegade media. I don't think it's to be used as a deterrent, to inform the police. Yeah, they mentioned that it would be for that, so I'm sure they're going to do that, and all the other kind of stuff they've been up to, these two guys, you know. I have a real problem though with one of these characters, and you know who that is. You know, the one with the R in his jacket, you know, the one who was a sexual deviant out of prison and behind the walls. You know, I really think he should talk about that, and show how you could end up in a cell with someone that you might respect or think highly of, that just might want to take your pancakes every morning, you know. Anyways, I did this video at the house, and then I remembered why I don't do videos at the house. I had the neighbor's dogs barking. I had the lady next door yelling at her grandkid. It was a mess, man. I couldn't even edit all the noise out of it. That video came out good. This one here I'm going to cut short because I don't have nothing good to say, you know. I was asked to do this video, and my opinion is very low on both of these men because of the characters that they are. You know, they talk about their past lives, man, and the things that they've done to people. They don't understand, man, that it's just opening wounds, man, and pouring salt in them. You know, families have lost their daughters, you know, their mother, their sons to these men, you know. We don't want to know how you did it, when you did it, and all this other stuff, man. Save all that. I don't even want to know, and none of my family was involved. But I don't want to hear how you did that to those people, you know. You know, there's a lot of other things that you guys did, man, besides what you did, being involved with what you were involved with, that would have ended you up in prison, that you could talk about and use as a deterrent. But no, you're going to dig up all old stories about people and stuff that it's just for your own glorification, you know. That's all that's about. That's to stroke your ego, man. You guys come out with these, with your faces blurred and stuff. You can't even show your face in public, man. That's disgraceful. I couldn't walk around being that guy. I don't know how you guys do it, you know. And then with an R on my jacket, man, and everybody knows. It's not a secret. I couldn't walk around with that, man. I'd be hiding. I'd be hiding my... Oh, that's what you guys are doing. No, that's right. I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah. I don't want the people that I work with to know who I am, because I don't want them to be frightened. They're not going to be frightened. They're going to be disgusted. They're going to be disgusted in the type of individual that you are. Not that you were, that you are, you know? The government does a good job to hide you guys, you know? And like I said, man, I couldn't live with that. I couldn't, man. I walk around where I walk. I even walk around in my enemy's territories, man, and get love and respect, you know. Chingao, man. You guys can't do nothing, man. You guys, I seen Mundo driving in his barrio with a mask on, with a hood over his head. Man, que vergüenza, man. How could you even put that out like that? That just shows, you know, where you're at. You know, you guys are in a bad spot. I guess maybe this channel will help you guys, will help each other, you know, and stroke each other's ego, and you know, embrace each other in your efforts, you know, and pat each other on the back. You guys said you weren't doing that. You ain't gonna. That's exactly what you guys are doing, man. You know, you got an audience for everything, you know. Back in the days, they used to have these freak shows, you know, where they had these women growing beards and with hairy legs and hair in their underarms and everything, and these big old bushy women, you know, and you know, cows born with two heads and all that. There was an audience for that, man. People like freaky shit. People like things out of the ordinary. People like things that that are mind blowing. And you two gentlemen are some mind blowing individuals, you know. So yeah, I could see where you guys are gonna get your 30,000 subscribers. Yeah, no doubt. You know, just recently, a lot of people have been exposed, man, for their activities. You know, for their PDF activities and for their stalker activities and other activities that aren't suitable to not only the other content creators but to the public. You know, well, there are certain part of the public that it doesn't phase. You know, a lot of them are on Megan's Law, but there's others too that haven't been caught yet. You know, out and about. We're surrounded by these weirdos. You know, so I'm sure a lot of people don't mind listening to you, Renee Boxer Enriquez. You know, you mentioned in your introduction there about your spot, the mob spot, how, or Mundo mentioned it, how you don't like to be called Boxer, that Boxer was the other person that you guys were. Man, I'd be more embarrassed and more ashamed of the person that you are, Renee Enriquez. You know, I think you carry a big cross, a big heavy cross of shame and regret, you know, to have to live the life that you lived with all the pride and all the ego that you once had. Yeah, I know you went to counseling for those character flaws. And yeah, you would have to definitely put all your pride aside, man, you know, and just disregard your any ego of a man, you know, any ego that a man carries for you to live with yourself, you know. And Mundo, I don't know why, you know, if you could attract viewers and stuff, why don't you glorify God, man? You said God did so much in your life. Why aren't you glorifying him in every sentence? You know what I mean? And everything you say should be for the glorification of God, man. You know, you recognize a tree by its fruits, you know. You recognize a godly man by the fruits he produces, and they would be godly and holy. And you identify a worldly man. A worldly man is one that speaks of worldly things and glorifies worldly things and brings up worldly things, you know. Yeah, you're still that guy, Mundo. You haven't shed that old man off completely, man. But you guys do your thing, you know. I was asked to do this video. I've done other videos regarding more Renee because, you know, I just detest people who got that sickness, you know. And but yeah, Mundo, you know, it's a shame, you know. You're a bad testimony, or a poor testimony, I should say, you know. So you know, I guess you carry your own type of cross too, just like me. But I'm just glad that the crosses that I bear, because I bear many, um, aren't the ones that you guys carry, man. Because I couldn't do that for my friends just to save my own ass. You know what I mean? Um, I would probably die if I was around friends that were drowning, man. I would probably die trying to save them and trying to hold them up above water. You know, not all of them, not all of them, but some of them I would. But you threw everyone under the bus, you know, and you still continue to do it to people that you don't even know, man. You just like going to court against people, saying things that contribute to their demise or contribute to their freedom being taken away, you know. Anyways, you guys are what you guys are, you know, and you guys do what you guys do, and unbelievable. Now you guys are YouTubers, you know. Fucking amazing. It's like anybody could get on social media and talk their talk, you know. It's just the way it is, you know. So if there was reglas and if there was other things involved, you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't be allowed. You wouldn't go on. But it's social media. It's a public platform, and like people don't have control over that. YouTube has control over that. You know, who gets on and what they talk about. Some things you can't talk about, they won't let you, you know. And some things you can't say, they won't let you. And that's a shame, because I do have some choice words, you know, that I would have liked to use throughout this video. But nevertheless, I think I made it pretty clear what I think and feel. You have mostly dinosaur stories, Mundo. You don't know. You're not hip to the skip anymore. You know, you haven't been in the system so long. The only thing you know is secondhand stuff, third-hand stuff. You know, because where else would you get your information? You know, and I'm sure there's still people involved that probably get at you and spill their guts out to you, because there's a lot of basura floating around in the waters. You know, it's just part of the game. You know. But the only way you could tell firsthand stories if you're there, you know, if you're involved. You don't know how things are anymore, man. It's a whole new monster lurking about now. Your stories are old dinosaur stories, man. And same thing for you, Renee. You think you're hip to everything that's going on. The only thing you're hip to is what the police tell you, and other people like you know. But people still listen to you, man. They just listen to you for the I don't know, just for the fucking mysteries that you guys are, you know. You guys aren't like the average bear, you know. You guys are a strange part of a strange lot, you know. Anyways, you guys tell your stories and do your shit, you know. Personally, I would just go and do my life, man, and leave it alone, you know. Leave the people alone that you guys already hurt and caused pain to. Seeing your faces and hearing your voices and the stories you have to tell ain't gonna make anybody feel good, man. It's gonna cause a lot of pain to a lot of people, you know. And the strangers that you tell your stories to, they're just looking at you guys like a freak show, you know, a couple of oddities, you know. There's a lot of videos with people, men of honor, you know, that have served in the military and have lost legs, arms, you know, that saved their whole fucking platoon and got their asses blasted to shit, you know, men of honor, you know. You guys are on the other end of the spectrum, you know. Just if nobody mentioned that, I want to mention that before ending this video. You know, you guys are totally in the other end of the spectrum. And that's the way you'll be viewed, even by your viewers, you know. You'll just be watched and followed just for the just for the fucking amazing shit that you guys would fucking do, and the lengths that you guys would go, you know. You guys should just move on with your lives, but I know, Mando, yours isn't gonna last very much longer. Hopefully not longer than mine. The mob spot. How could you guys not pick another name? There's nothing mobster about neither one of you. You know what I mean? You guys are like, that's what you guys are not, you know, any type of mobster, you know. The mob spot. Why would you name it that? You know, and then you guys have a big old black hand plastered on your fucking on your billboard. Like, really? Like, man, no tiene vergüenza, man. You guys just got no shame, no shame at all, you know. But I knew this day was coming, man. I knew this day was coming. But let's see how this day ends, you know. Because every dog has his day, man. You know, that's just part of karma. You guys done a lot of bad shit, you know. Not only to your brothers, man, but to people all over the place, man. You guys are just two bad men doing bad things, even today, with your spot, you know. Yeah, that was a bad choice. Bad choice of a name. Anyways, I was asked to do a video, state my opinion. That's my opinion. I never hold it back. I never sugarcoat shit. I say what I think and what I feel. People like it, some people don't. And it is what it is, you know. So, I'm ending this video here. And drive around my neighborhood, man. Shake some hands to the homies. I don't know. I'm gonna stop and have a beer with one of my compadres, and go grab me something to eat. I don't know. Maybe just take a drive while I'm eating, man, and just enjoying going wherever I want to go. Wherever I end up is okay, you know. And I thank God, man, that I don't have to hide my face. I don't have to be ashamed of who I am. And I have regrets, man, but not for doing the things that you guys did. And I just thank God for that. I couldn't live with myself, you know. I think a lot of people can't or wouldn't be able to, you know. All that working with the police to undermine other people and telling on people and going and testifying on people you don't even know, and you know, training the police, and like, god damn, man, come on, really? Both you guys need to rest your necks already, man. But anyways, that's just my opinion. Thanks for watching. If you guys follow me this far, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button down below. Put that notification bell on all so you'll be notified whenever a new video drops. And also hit that like button. It's a way to support the channel and get the video shaken up and rolling in the algorithm so it'll be streamed across more people's phones and TVs and laptops. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you. Stay free, people. No matter what befalls you, man, make the right decision in every situation so that we don't end up behind them bars, man, behind them walls, being kept away from our family and loved ones. Thank you for watching. God bless you all.